Hello everyone, my name is Emmanuel and today I present about REST compression in Python. First, let's understand what a REST is in a Python. Basically, a REST is a data structure used to store multiple items in a single variable. For instance, we can have a list of fruits like apple, banana, mango, and with Python REST, this will allow us to organize and process data easily. So for instance, here we are going to print this list as it is without any modifications. So let me try this one. So as you can see in terminal, I've tried to run this Python code. So if you can see, it gave us the original list, but here's some methods or function that you can do with REST. Uh, so let's start with the first one. So appending, we use this one when you want to insert new item on the Rust. So we also have insert where you can specify the location. You can remove. You can also remove the Rust item. So these are sample functions you can do with REST. So here I'm going to uncomment everything that we have here so that you can see there are some changes. So here I'm going to run the code again. So as you can see, if you can type Python, wait, something like this one, Python REST .py, you can see the original list was apple, banana. After append, you can see there is also orange at the end. And also we are inserting pineapple at the first index. The first index is the next element after zero index. So as you can see, we have apple here. We removed banana. As you can see, previously we have banana and now there is no banana. We have pop, so which means we are going to remove the rest element. We have extend. So as you can see, I have tried to insert new two items. So we sorted everything. So after sort, you can see every item are being sorted in ascending order. We have reverse. We can also count number of item of certain element in a list. And this is the sample. So I'm going to also comment everything. So also we have another list here. We have another list of numbers. So this is it. So if you can see here, we have numbers, and suppose you need to have each number its square root. So here we have different ways that you can do. You can use traditional method like this one. So if you try to do something like that, so let me try this one more time. You can now see we had 1 up to 5 elements, and the output is the square root of each element. By using this compressions, you can do this in just a single line. So you don't need to do something like this one. No. So I'm going to comment this, and I'm going to show you how you can use risk compression to reduce time when you're trying to do something. So here we are going to have all squares like the one we had before, like this one. So as you can see, the output is the same. But with wrist compression, you can also apply some conditions. Here we need to check every number where its modulus tend to 0. So this is what you're going to do. So I'm going to comment this one and run this again. So if you can see here, from 1 up to 5, we only have two numbers that are divisible by 2, that is 2 and 4. And here are more useful or cases that you may also need. Like back to our previous list, we had something called, we have a list of fruits. So I'm going to uncomment this one again. And also we may need this list. So here what I'm going to do, we are going to check if in our list there is some items need to be in uppercase letters. So we are grouping from each and every element and transform it to its uppercase. So when I try to run this one, you can see now each element has the letter in alphabet. So suppose if you want to get every element in a list and count them so that you can get the rank. So here we are going to check for each element and return its rank. So as you can see here, I'm going to uncomment this one and run this again. So you will see for this list, as we saw, we have an element with 5 letters. So this is the apple has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Banana has 6. Mango has also 5. So that's what we can see right here. So like what I was saying, you can also nest list. Like if you have something like this one, what do you think is going to happen? So we need to return a pair of x and y where x belongs between 1 and 2 and y belongs between 3 and 4. So which means we may have a list of pairs of 1 and 3 and 2 and 4. So let's try this one again. So let me try to clear the screen and run this again. So you will see we have a pair of 1, 3, 1, 4, 2, 3, and 2, 4. So that's what you can do with list. And one more thing that you can check if also some conditions. So you apply conditions. When a number is divisible by 2, you add a variable that is even and odd otherwise. So let's try this one more time. So I'm going to run. So you will see some variables we have even, odd, even, odd, even, odd. So for this number, as you can see, this is odd number, even, odd, like what you have been doing here. So in conclusion, list compression are a powerful feature in Python that help developers write efficient code. They are widely used in automation, data science, and web development because they save time and reduce complexity. Thank you for listening. Wakoze videos?